We start by attracting people. It's like, do you want to come work here? And then we recruit them. It's usually on Facebook or Instagram, or we call our friends. We're like, hey, do you want to work here? You know, like that. Then we onboard them, 4 shifts behind the bar. We're not paying you. That sort of thing. And then we work. And then we're retained. Maybe. And then we separate. And then we're on our way. The important thing to think about when we separate and go on our way is that we leave and we go somewhere else. And we take everything that went down into that next space. And that's when we start to see toxic workplaces really taking over our culture. Our culture can be killer. We can have everything in place. We can have our values, our systems, but if people are bringing in toxicity to that workspace that isn't further supported in our own space, then it's kind of for naught, right? So it's not just about the systems then. It's also how are we trauma informed? How do you think about like, okay, so we know people are coming in from probably a real shit situation. How do we ensure that they know that they're supported here? That we do care for them? How do we challenge their thinking of pain so they know that when they're here, they're cared for? I want to show you, though, what a more dynamic and progressive employee life cycle looks like. So you have your talent pool, right? And you attract them. And then there's recruiting, and then there's onboarding. And this is the part that we miss. I was talking to a very dear friend of mine about a bar that they're opening up. And they're like, oh, we're trying to find money for the United States, so we don't have health care, casual. So she's like, how do I care for